Good morning, seventh grade. Happy Tuesday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I got my shamrocks going. Da-da-da, shamrock. Okay. So I have just posted our second part for our Biomes research project. Last week, I asked you guys to kind of go on and vote for the biome that you wanted to research for this upcoming project, whether it was a rainforest, a desert, a savanna, grassland, or a tundra. Okay, so this is going to be part two. What I've done is I have digitized the questions that you would answer out of your workbook. So essentially what we would have done if we were in class together is we would have been answering these questions together through your project. What I've done is I have put them on Google Classroom here, Biomes Research Project Part number 2. So you're going to click on that and answer those questions. How I've done it in the past is you simply read the descriptions that are in your workbook. Okay. So there's 4, obviously, because we have 4 biomes. So whichever one you picked, and then complete the questions that way. If you would like to take it a step further and use Google and do some research on the internet, fantastic. I am all for that. But essentially, you've got about 7 questions to answer. So let's dive into what these questions would look like. So you're going to click on Investigation Biomes, and it's going to bring you here. I chose a snowflake just simply because of the tundra. Okay. The biome I'm investigating is, and one of these 4 things, I know you already voted, but still for those people who haven't and don't want to take a step back, they can answer it here. Pick 3 interesting features of your biome. What makes these unique or special to only that biome? So there are these 4 places that we have traveled as early humans trying to get from point A to point B. We've traveled through the tundra, we've traveled through the desert. As we get out of Africa and go into Europe and Asia and even to the Americas, we've experienced all these different ecosystems and biomes, but they're not all the same clearly from when you read the description. So tell me 3 interesting things that are unique to just this biome. Now, this is where you need to get creative. Imagine that you're living in this biome. Imagine that you are an early human and you have to figure out, what am I going to eat? What am I going to wear? And how am I going to provide myself with shelter? So this is where you need to kind of read the descriptions that are in your workbook and determine from those from that information, what can you eat for food? What animals are listed there that you could possibly eat? Clothing, what materials or animal skin could you create clothing from? Shelter, I will fix that. That should not say option 1. I will fix that. What kind of shelter can you build? What is around that you can make a structure out of to keep yourself safe? What list of skills would you say that you need to be successful in surviving in your biome? Think about living in the wild, whether you are in the cold, the super hot, or if you are in between. Think about predators. What sort of skills are you going to need to survive in this biome? Okay. Would you live in your biome given the opportunity? Why or why not? So if you had the opportunity today to go and live in this type of situation, would you? Yes or no? And why or why not? Okay. You do get points just for completing this like you would for the workbook. Okay. Ideally, I would like this to be due on Friday. We are working a little bit slower than I am used to. Usually this project takes a week from point A to point B, from like doing big 3 to creating the project. I know that we are in uncharted waters, that we are online, that I'm not face to face with you and can't answer your questions immediately. I am here for you. So if you want to ask me questions in a class comment, I do have a Google Voice number that is linked to my personal number that I'm going to be posting here later today. So you can text me if you have any questions. Since I know you guys like to text, I will share that with you on here. I'm still working on the Hangout and getting live so we can have a chat. I was hoping to do that tonight, but I just found out that I can go into my restaurant tonight and work for a couple of hours. We're doing carry out only. So if you're in Grand Blanc and want to come see me, I'll be at Little Joe's Tavern from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. handing out takeout orders. So I'm running out of time for this video. If you have any questions, please shoot me a class comment, or I will be posting my Google text number here shortly. But be safe. I love you guys, and I hope you are doing great. Bye.